Hi, everybody. We just wanted to welcome you to our coach sneak peek so you learn a little bit about what coaching is, what it means to us, what the difference is between a coach and a preferred customer. And I'm just going to start out by telling you a little bit about my story and how Beachbody coaching came to be a part of my life. And then I'm going to turn over to Bethany. She's going to tell her story, and then we're going to answer a couple questions. So, Beachbody came into my life almost 10 years ago. I have a degree in English education, and at the time I had been in the classroom for 12 years, and I was actually teaching high school and then college English. And I had my second child. Now I have four, but at the time I had two kids, and I was really struggling emotionally, physically, just to feel good in my skin and in my body and in my mind after the birth of my second child. And I was teaching night classes at the college, taking care of my two babies all day. Then my husband would come home, we would tag off, I would go to the college. I was about 8 months postpartum and was still wearing my maternity clothes. I was doing zero things to take care of myself. Definitely was suffering from postpartum depression at the time, but didn't realize it. And I had this college friend who'd been a Beachbody coach for a couple years, and I needed a change in my life. I needed to start doing something to prioritize my own health. And so I reached out to her, and I got started with my first Beachbody program and my first bag of Shakeology. And I committed to my coach and this program, Insanity, at the time for 60 days. And at the end of that 60 days, I was hooked. I was feeling better in my skin. I was feeling more energized. I was empowered by making time for myself. And I thought, well, we could use a little extra income. People were asking me what I was doing to get in shape. And I thought, if I could just make $100 a week to help with the grocery bill, because we were struggling financially, that would be huge. And so I started my journey as a coach. It really just evolved naturally for me. And I've never looked back. Since then, I've had two more kids, all sorts of seasons of life, good and bad, hard and wonderful. But I have built this team of incredible women. I've been able to retire from teaching. I went from making $100 a week to now building a six-figure income, working from my home and mentoring other women in the process of building their own health and fitness business and helping support my clients their journeys, their wellness journeys. A lot has changed for me in the last almost 10 years, but a lot has remained the same. And my passion for coaching has forever changed my life. So that's, in a nutshell, my story. I'm going to turn it over to Bethany.
Well, I love your story, Jess, and it's part of the reason that I said yes, to coaching. But first, I was a challenger in Jess's group, but she had to ask me, I think twice, maybe even three times, definitely once. She asked me after Declan, and I was, just doing my own thing. I kind of thought I had it all figured out, and I was a little scared. I didn't really know exactly. I saw her results, but I was like, I think I got it. And then after Rylan, I was just overwhelmed. I was teaching full time. I was coming home late, after conferences, and I would do bath time and all this. And I just had a new baby too, because I was only 7 months postpartum, or 7 weeks, excuse me. And with a 2-year-old and a baby, I was feeling like I couldn't go to the gym. That's what I had done previously. I was pretty much a gym, not rat, because I would say that I was doing mostly the fit classes I had always done them in college. I just liked the group X classes. So I'd go to Zumba and I would do that. But as soon as Jess asked me after this one, and I knew I couldn't get away, I committed to her challenge. And I'll never forget it. It was in May of 2015. And I went all in. Like, I bought the challenge pack. Whatever she told me to get, I just got it. And I knew that 3 weeks I was going to commit to the 21-day fix extreme, because I thought I was extreme. So I stepped it up, but I'd had some experience in fitness, so I thought I would do it. And I had the best results. Not only did I lose 10 pounds and 13 inches, but I fell in love with this community, this positive group of women that were sharing recipes and tips and mom life hacks, like just to connect with women from all over the country at the time, just was really a great feeling. I was on maternity leave, so I had such a great experience there that I was like, okay, Jess, what are you doing? May I pay this forward? I have so many people that I know are asking me, what are you doing, that they also wanted to do it. So it wasn't until July that I said yes to becoming a coach. But I didn't really look back. Like I just said, what are we doing? Are we doing it together? Oh, good. We're together. We're together. So I remember leading that August a group, and we I asked a few people, or I shared my story and what was happening with me, and I had all these people say, I want to join you. So it just, again, like Jess said, it was natural. I had good results. I wanted to pay it forward, and I didn't know what I was going to be doing at the time, if I was going to go all in, but I knew I wanted to make some side money. I wanted something for me, and I wanted to pay it forward. And so I kept teaching that year, and teaching, coaching, momming. And after that year, in 2015 to 16, I told Rick, I really want to do this full time. And so we had a conversation, and I said, I want to commit. I want to make this my business full time. Let's do this. And I locked arms with Jess, and we've been leading groups ever since. And we just have the best time leading and mentoring women and helping them see their potential and just how amazing they are, especially when they follow the programs and follow the plans that we have laid out. I think it's almost foolproof. Like you can't go wrong, because if you have questions, you lean into us, and we help people see that they can do this too. And that's what's cool about coaching. You don't have to necessarily be a coach, but it is cool because you see the butterfly effect. You see how it can transform lives, and you want to change more lives. So why wouldn't you? Um, so I'm going to turn it over to Jess, and she's going to take one of the questions that we had from the group, and then I will come back and I have another question I'll answer as well.
Thank you, Bethany. I'm forever grateful that you said yes to that 21-day fix extreme group. Bethany and I went to college together, and she used to teach my aerobics classes that I would attend. So we have had a love of fitness going back for, many years. I won't say exactly how many years, but one of the questions that we got in our group, and that I get a lot, is how much time is coaching going to take up in my life? Now, first of all, if you are here because you really want to be a preferred customer, that is also amazing. And the answer to that is, being a preferred customer will add 0 things to your plate as far as time goes. It's only going to fill your soul as far as being part of this community of fit women. And so if you are already doing the workout programs and you're in a challenge group, then that's the only time commitment you're looking at as far as a preferred customer goes. It's just an extra opportunity to get a discount and to be connected with this community. If you choose to take it to the next level and decide you want to build a business as a coach, it really just depends on what your goals are. We have people who just want a little extra income, that $100 a week or every 2 weeks or every month for, shoes or groceries or whatever. And they just enjoy helping people. And maybe they only put in, you know, 15, 20 minutes a day. And then we have people like Bethany and I, who this is our full-time job, and we don't put in full-time hours, but we are committed to putting in the time and energy to support our clients and to support our coaches and to build a business. When I started really working my business, I was putting about an hour a day in, not all at once, in little pockets of time that fit in my schedule with having, children and teaching. And I was super busy. And eventually now I put in more than an hour a day, but it's all on my own time and fits around my schedule, which is amazing. And I've taken, a lot of trips that Beachbody has helped me earn, and they've treated me to trips, and I can work from anywhere, literally anywhere. I can work from my phone on the beach. I can work from my laptop Um, Yesterday I was working on my laptop in the car at gymnastics, right? I just hacked into their Wi-Fi, the guest Wi-Fi, and was working. And that's the beautiful thing, is I have built this incredible, fulfilling business working 15-minute pockets where it works best for me. So there's no minimum or maximum time commitment. It is whatever you are willing and able and desire to put into your business. Um, and then it will grow accordingly. So that's the question I have. I'm going to turn it over to Bethany to answer another question.
Okay, awesome. Also, I wanted to add that I do have 3 kids now. And so what this business did for me was it gave me a healthy pregnancy for my third. Like, I'm so glad. And the freedom. I didn't have to nurse at school, not nurse, but pump at school. I was like in my own home. I had a great, postpartum journey and prenatal, like the whole time. I just felt like healthy. I felt like I had time. So that's what it gave me. That was such a gift. And I didn't feel that with my first and second, my boys, but with my daughter, I felt that because it was all on my own time. So to speak of how much time nursing, I was working nursing, it just works around your life, and it can even work around other jobs. You don't have to quit your job like Jess and I did, but we have chosen that because, like I said, we do want to make it a full-time, our business. So my question was, speaking of money, what's the cost or the fee? So there is a $15.95 monthly fee, but basically if you are a preferred customer, it's like a membership. If you think of Costco, you have to pay to be part of Costco to get the deal, or not the deal, but the discount on, the larger portion. So you will get a 25% discount on your Shakeology, which is really encouraging, and actually was one of the reasons I wanted to be a coach in the beginning. And then I realized I also want to help people. So let's get the deal and help people. So that $15 pays, like I said, is your membership fee for a preferred customer. Coaches also pay that same, but you also get the benefit of things prepped for you. You get a website, it's all ready to go for you. You basically don't have to have anything on hand. So you just plug in and it's covered. It has tons of resources, things, videos, if you want to learn something, if you want to look up a customer, it's all there for you. And the other question kind of to go along with that was there's no minimums. So you don't have to sell a certain amount, especially preferred customers, because you're not selling. But for coaches, you don't have to sell anything. I'm sorry, you don't have to order every month. You do have to sell every 6 months, but it is a minimum, I think, of $50 of sales, or add a coach or a preferred customer. So as long as you're showing growth, you'll keep that coach spot. And it's flexible. If you start as a coach and you realize, you know what, I don't know that many people I want to help, you can go to preferred customer. You could start as a preferred customer and roll up to coach too. So it's flexible in that. And if it's not for you, there's never any commitment. I love that it's like, we want to be there for you, but there's never any pressure. And I totally love that about our company. I feel very passionate about how our companies run and how we partner with them. We are our face of our business, but that they are there giving us everything so that when we present it to our clients, it looks awesome. It's professional. It works. We know because we're proof. So that's a long-winded answer, but no minimums, and basically a little bit of a fee to be part of this amazing community and part of our teams.
Exactly. And I will piggyback on that a little bit, Bethany, too. Like, unlike some companies in direct sales, you also don't have to purchase inventory as a coach to then sell like out of your home, which is really, really nice. Everything your customers order, they just order from your website. So that's part of the monthly fee, is that all of that is taken care of. Your coach online office, we call it. And your customers can order directly from you. So you're never going to be like weighed down in all this product that you feel pressure to unload, which is really, I think, really
I
great.
love that. Yes, I love that part of it. Thanks for adding that. So that is our coach sneak peek. Obviously, if you have more questions, both Jess and I are open books. We love to, hear from you and walk you through this. If you're not sure which option is best for you, we can talk it through and see how much time you have, what your goals are, and see, where we go from here. But thank you guys for tuning in. If you're watching the replay, we hope you watch it. um, but thanks again for being here with us and have a great night.
Thank you. We appreciate it.